Hello students, welcome to the chapter Data Handling. This is the part 7 of this particular chapter. I hope you have watched the other parts of this chapter. If not, I've given all the links in the description. You can always go and check them out. So today's topic of discussion is expressions in Python. So let's begin with the topic. So let's begin with the definition of expression. So what is an expression? An expression may be defined as a valid combination of operators along with different identifiers or literals. We have already discussed about operators. If along with operators we use different variables or different literals, and after that if we get an output or a result, then it is known as an expression. So an expression results in an output or a value. There are different types of expressions. What are these? They are arithmetic expressions, string expressions, relational expressions, logical expressions, and finally compound expressions. Let's go to the discussion of the types of expression. So we'll begin with arithmetic expressions. So the expressions that consist of numbers are called arithmetic expressions. Now here, as you can see, if I do 2 plus 3 in Python, or 2 into 3, or 2 plus 3j, these are what? These are some expressions. Why we call them as an expression? Because it has some operator. As you can see here, we have plus and multiplication operators here, and along with the operators here we are getting some literals. We could have got some variables also, and after we run it in the Python programming language, we will get an answer. And since numbers are used in this case, therefore this category of expressions are known as what? They are known as arithmetic expressions. For example, let us try to just test some simple arithmetic expression. So if I do 3 into 6, I am getting the result. Here 3 and 6 are the number literals, numeric literals, and multiplication is the operator. So a combination of the literals and the operators has resulted in an expression, and when we did this expression we got a certain value. Let's go to the next type of expression, that is the string expressions. So the expression that consists of strings as operands are called string expressions. Now all of us know about the concept of operands. I have already discussed it while discussing about operators. So if I write a plus b, plus is called as the operator and a and b are known as the operands. Now in place of operands, if we have strings, how we can say that something is a string? If it is enclosed under single or double quotes, we can say them as strings. Now those expressions that consist of strings as operands, they are known as string expressions. Now there are two types of operators in string expressions. First is the concatenation operator. Concatenation means joining of two strings, two or more than two strings. Now it is denoted by plus, and the second type of string expression is the replication operator, which is denoted by what? Which is denoted by the multiplication or the star symbol. Now let us go to the first type of operator under string expression, that is the concatenation operator. Now this operator is used to join two strings. There can be more than two strings also, then also it will work, but basically this operator denoted by plus symbol is used to join strings. It takes strings as an operand. Now you should remember that while using the concatenation operator, both the operands or all the operands should be of string data type. For example, if I write Raj plus Day, Raj and Day, both of them are string. How we can say that they are string? Because it is enclosed within quotes. So I will get the answer as Rahul Day. Sorry, I have messed up the output. It should be Raj Day. I will just show it to you here. So if I just take two string, let's say Raj plus Day, I am getting the output as Raj Day. So what this operator is doing? This operator is just joining the strings. Okay. So now let's go to the next example. 54 plus ABC. You can say that 54 is a numeric value. Yes, it is a numeric value, but since it is enclosed within single quotes, it can be termed as a string. So 54 plus ABC, it will give you the result as 54 ABC. because both are strings. Now if we take a number data type also and enclose it within quotes, then also it will be considered as a string, as already discussed in one of the previous parts. Now this is an important note. In case of concatenation operator, both the operands must be string, otherwise it results in an error. Now if we are using the concatenation operator, but if both the operands are not strings, if one is string and the other is a number, then it will result in an error. For example, if I do 52 plus ABC, now 52 is a numeric type. Why? Because we have not enclosed 52 within quotes, so I'll get an error here. Let's try to implement and see this. So if I do like 76 plus, let's say, ABC. Now even though 76 is a number, as I have enclosed it within quote, therefore it is termed as a string. So if I press the enter key, I am getting 76 ABC. But if I do not enclose it within quote, it will be termed as a number. So if I give 72 plus ABC, now one of them is a string and the other is a numeric. So as I press the enter key, I am getting an error. This is known as the concatenation operator. Let's go to the next type of operator under string expression, which is the replication operator. Now what is the meaning of the word replication? In biology also you have got replication means what? Replication means reproduction, means producing the same things. Okay, so this operator is used to reproduce a string a given number of times as desired. Now if you want to reproduce or replicate a string n number of times, then you will be using the replication operator. What is the syntax? The syntax is string within quotes into a positive integer. You can use any positive integer. Now you can use positive integer into string also, then also it is fine. You can just interchange because it is commutative. Now if I write Rahul into 3, here Rahul is a string and 3 is a positive integer. So how many times it will be replicated? It will be replicated 3 times. Therefore, I am getting Rahul as an output. How many times? 3 times. Now, here is an important note related to replication operator, which is in case of replication operator, one of the operands must be a positive integer, otherwise it results in an error. While using the replication operator, you should keep this point in mind that out of the 2 operands, at least one should be a positive integer, and it is a must, because if at least one is not a positive integer, then it will result in an error. So if I write ABC into xyz, both are strings, I am using the replication operator here, so it will result in an error. Read the error says that can't multiply sequence by non-int of type string. That means one of the operands must be a positive integer here. Now if both the operands are numbers, then it results in multiplication. You can keep both of them as numbers, but then what it will do, it will not behave as a replication operator, it will behave as as a multiplication operator. Okay, so now let's go and implement it. So if I just write here Rahul into 3, now I have given Rahul into 3, into is the replication operator. So as I press the enter key, Rahul is being replicated how many times? It is being replicated 3 times. But if I just write here Rahul into Raj, now both of them are strings. Since both are strings, as I press the enter key, here I am getting an error. Now if I use numbers for both the operands, then it will behave as a this one multiplication operator. Now let's move on to the next type of expression, which is the relational expression. The expression which uses relational operators are called relational expressions. Relational operators means greater than, less than, greater than, equals to, less than, equal to. These are called relational operators. Now in the expression, if we have some literals or variables along with the relational operators, then that type of expressions are known as relational expressions. These expressions are used for comparison. For example, if we write a greater than b or a less than equals to b, a not equals to b, this falls under the category of relational expressions. So if I write a equals to 6, b equals to 4, and if I give a greater than b, is a greater than b here? Yes, a is greater than b, so I will get the result as true. Similarly, if I write A not equals to B, this is the symbol for not equal to, then I'll get the result as true, because yes, A and B are unequal. So let's show it to you quickly. So if I write A equals to 6, B equals to 2, and after that if I do A greater than B, yes, it is showing me the result as true. If I do A not equals to B, it is also giving me a result as true, because A and B are unequal. Okay, but if I give A less than B, here I am getting the result as false. Here I am using the relational operator, and along with that there are some variables A and B. Let's go to the next type of expression, which is the logical expressions. Now if the expression uses logical operators like and or not, then these are called logical expressions. For example, A or B, A and B, not A, these are called the logical expressions. Now logical expression, it is a very big topic, so I have discussed it separately in one of the previous parts. You can just go and have a look for getting a detailed discussion on logical expression. Let's go to the last type of expression for the day, which is the compound expression. Now if you use more than one type of operators in a single expression, then it is called as a compound expression. For example, if I write A equals to 6, B equals to 4, C equals to 1 and D equals to 8, here if I do A plus B greater than C plus D, here see I am using the arithmetic expressions, along with that I am using the relational expression also. Therefore, it is a mixture of both arithmetic and relational expression. Therefore, this is known as a compound expression. Now, if we after evaluation will get the result as true, as is obvious from here. Now, if I do A into B less than C divided by D, here also we are using multiple type of expressions. Therefore, it is known as a compound expression, and it is resulting in what? It is resulting in false. Now, if I just do it like A and B are there, if I do C equals to 3 and D equals to, let's say, 1. Now, if I give A plus B less than C divided by D, here I am getting the result as false. Here, as I am using multiple type of expressions, therefore it is known as what? It is known as a compound expression. So it was a short topic. That's all for the day. I'll see you with a different topic in the next part. Thank you very much.